Hi, and welcome to the Science Fantasy Experience, and to part 5 of a look back at June 2022. So this is somewhat of a unexpected video to make. I was contacted a couple of weeks ago by a new subscriber, and we got chatting, and they asked what figure stands do I use. And up until recently, I kind of never have done, apart from ones that kind of come with it in terms of the very flat action figure stands. But about a week and a half ago, I grabbed some of these Storm Collectible action figure stands. I've been interested in getting figure stands for sure for the last couple of months, as looking back at the collection and what I've picked up over the last 2 years, I've gotten a load of characters that perhaps have a superpower of flight, or use a Goblin glider, or they are a transforming plane, and I just thought they need to be displayed in much a more dynamic way than just standing them on their legs. And I kind of didn't really know which ones to get, and I just took a punt on these. And they're so good that I was like, do you know what? I will review them. Sometimes you get lucky, or just the design of a toy and it'll work. Other times it comes with a stand. Not G.I. Joe Classified though. They never come with a stand, and they need a stand. I think the new retro carded ones will though. And then sometimes you get a stand built in. Case in point, the Rocketeer. So yeah, the Rocketeer comes with this beautifully ornate stand. He stands up perfectly well on 2 feet, but the Rocketeer, he needs to be in the air. But obviously, not every figure is going to come with something as beautiful or grandiose as that. But these are absolutely next level. So that is it, fully extended. It's really durable plastic, completely clear, but then you've got frosted bottoms. Clasp that has full rotation and opens and closes to go around the waist, but it works in so many other different ways. And it's not just action figures that work on it, it works with any pretty much toy in that vein. So whether it is a 3 3/4 figure, a 6-inch figure, a Storm Collectible 7-inch figure, Sagat for example, or 8-inch figure. To be honest, that was one reason for getting these, because I want to put Sagat in the tiger uppercut pose, which I've never been able to do. And it also comes with a smaller version of the clasp. These are some of the things that you can do with it. It's an incredible stand and value for money. We have got the G2 Seekers from Generation Selects, and I have wanted to display these two together in their various robot and alt modes because they absolutely pop on the shelves. And just having them in a normal kind of robot pose just looks a little lackluster. When Sandstorm is in robot mode, it loses a lot of the desert camo, and I just think it's a stunning plain mode, apart from all the gumph underneath. There's no hiding the fact that through engineering you're not going to be able to hide the arms and the legs when it comes to a jet. It happens on pretty much every Seeker transformer, but the stand allows you to cleverly hide that by having it. And then I've always wanted to get like a Seeker in a really dramatic pose, like they're about to take off or come down hard. It just allows that freedom of movement to put in various angles. As you can see, it just clasps around any part of the toy, and the mechanism is so tight that it'll absolutely hold it. Fly, their gliders, very different to each other. Hobgoblin is always quite tall, straight up, and then Green Goblin is always crouched so low down to it, and it just allows you immense amounts of freedom. Lets you get his satchel in flight, and again, incredible poses, and they feel so secure, even with my wobbly hands. I've wanted to put these in flight together for such a long time. The colours absolutely pop straight out of the comic book, or the 1990 show, if you will. The 6-inch Marvel Legend figures are using the smaller bracket. Yeah, but the mechanism literally clasps backwards and forwards. You'd think there'd be some sort of worry with clear plastic, and it does have that kind of that feeling of being brittle, but it's really not at all. I've been pushing them backwards and forwards, trying every action figure in these to try and see what works and what doesn't and what poses to do. Yeah, incredibly robust. So robust that I have the utmost confidence in putting on a higher end masterpiece style scale figure on there. Here is Roy Focker's VF1 fighter. Man, I love a Gerwalk. It's the most wackiest looking thing ever, and I've been fascinated by the Gerwalk for ages. There's no way it stands properly just on its feet when in Gerwalk. You have to use the cannon to kind of support it, to topple over it, because it's pretty heavy. It's a heavy toy. It's got a little bit of die cast and just tons of intricacy to get it into the Gerwalk, and it just didn't do it any justice being stood on its legs. Now you can just get that full half plane, half robot mecha all in one and at an angle, and I have no fear at all. Less fear than when it's on the shelf, because if it goes over, it's going over. I'm super shocked by how good these stands are. They're absolutely incredible. What a revelation. You know, my whole catchphrase is, you know, it's as much about play as it is display. And yeah, I haven't been displaying things properly for years, apparently. Storm Collectibles action figure stands. I'd like to dedicate the video to the subscriber that started the conversation. It was a great conversation and was the inspiration for this video. thank you kindly. I've been Rudy Zasu, and it really is as much about play as it is display. Thanks for watching.